Hi, my name is Sazsha. Welcome to the Muthaship. Let's see what our messages are for today. I've already pre-shuffled. The heart of the reading today, we have the Four of Wands, we have Knight of Wands reversed, Nine of Wands reversed, and the Two of Swords. So this is a little bit of mixed energy, emotions and passions and thoughts, all about creating this stability, wanting this commitment, wanting divine union, and trying to make decisions around this as well. Also, some of these experiences, and these are just in general things to do with walking the twin flame path. Some of you are beginning to have release and you're beginning to let go, especially hearing about like other people's perceptions and judgments and just in general what other people think. And so this is kind of a crossroads where you're kind of contemplating like what are the next steps and how do I get to the place where I'm more centered and balanced and in the flow of everything. For the divine feminine aspect today, we have the Strength card reversed, we have the Nine of Wands reversed again, we have 10 of Wands, the High Priestess, 10 of Coins reversed, and 3 of Coins. So off top, this is where you need to continue releasing and letting go not only of other people's judgments of you, but just continue to get yourself out of that box, get out of your comfort zone. And some of you are still carrying a lot of burdens. And these can be belief systems. These are also preconceptions is what I'm hearing. So maybe you're having even expectations to outcomes and different things like that. So it's just a moment for you to take like a mental inventory of what you expect and how you even expect like a love relationship to be, is what I'm hearing. And as you're taking this inventory, you can trace these things that you believe back to where they originated and release them. So this is about putting your burdens down even at a deeper level and really dropping all those burdens that are tying you up. Because this is ultimately affecting your inner balance and your passion. This is affecting, this actually, some of you have sexual abuse, and this is actually tied into that as well. This can be fear of intimacy. This can look so many different ways. So if you haven't yet started the packages from Sophia, definitely do the Twin Flame Union, the master package, and I would highly suggest you dig into the sexual energies packages that will help you to have that realization of exactly what you need to do to heal yourself on that level so that you can have your passion and you can create what you want to create in this world. Sometimes when we have blocks around our sexuality, this is where every other area and aspect of our life suffer. So it's really important that you begin to unprogram yourself, deprogram yourself from these conditioned thoughts and actions that you're experiencing. Some of these are also tied into maybe what you were taught as your connection to God or the Creator, however you view that. For example, there are some like organized religions and things which are, mainly good, but some of them have religious connotations around sex and what's okay and what's not okay. And you were put here as a divine creator on earth. And it's natural to want to experience your sexuality. This has to do with your desire. So it's very important that you learn about this and learn what your sexual expression really is so that you can identify what you're passionate about. Sometimes it's hard to go for what you want to go for in life in general because you can have blocks and constrictions. If you haven't had an image reading, I would suggest you book me now, and I can also look into each specific block that you have going on. I can identify the blind spots that you might be experiencing and where you need to apply this inner work. Also, all the information for Sophia's packages are below. You can buy those today, and they're still half off. You also get to choose one of the mini packages. So this energy is really affecting your ability to manifest your desires and your abundance. When you have, especially like any kind of disassociation, most of the time you're not aware of it. Most of the time you're not aware that you're living in an illusion. So it's good to have an outside view, somebody who can see clearly, see your energy field clearly, and point those things out to you so that you can work on them. This is going to accelerate you. This is going to bring you to healing, a new level of healing that you've never experienced before, where you'll begin to feel really good. You'll get your confidence up. You'll begin to be a higher version of yourself. So there's also a suggestion that you really begin to use your imagination and your creative ability and continue the work on yourself. This is not where you stop. This is where you have just come to a plateau. You've done some work and now it's time to really dig in and go deeper, because this is kind of like the first level of things. And if you stop right here, you won't progress. You will just fall back again. You'll continue to repeat cycles. So this is a place where you step up even higher. You set your expectation for your inner work higher, and you make goals around it if you have to, and you work towards it. And this is also where you use your imagination to reprogram yourself. This is covered more in depth within the Twin Flame Union package and the Master package. Let's look at the Divine Masculine aspect today. We have the Sun, the Prince of Wands, Six of Swords, and Six of Pentacles reversed. We have the Lovers reversed and the Five of Cups. So the Divine Masculine is looking in the direction of his passion and his new life. He's balanced. I'm seeing a connection to Leo and the Sun. You might want to check the planetary aspects right now. You can look in your own natal chart and see where those placements are, in what houses those placements are, the Sun and Leo. And also, I've been getting a lot of information in the readings lately that when Jupiter begins to go direct, I'm not even sure if it's still retrograde, I haven't checked at all. But when Jupiter begins to move forward again, Jupiter is a planet that brings abundance and luck and a lot of new opportunities. And when he moves forward through your sun sign, this is when you'll have like a lot of things come to culmination and fruition. So this is where you really put in the work and you work really hardcore on everything that you want to create as Jupiter begins to enter your sign. So I would suggest that you check out Divine Sis and Twin Song 717. Brittany and Andrea can help you with your astrology and cosmology reports. Divine Masculine, you're moving away from some things. And maybe some of these things have just been not creating the balance and the harmony and even the monetary success that you really have been expecting. And for some of you, this is actually just a job. You're kind of tired of it. You don't want to go back to work. You want something new. Also, your heart is changing, and there's a little bit of uncertainty about your love life and also about This can be about your divine feminine. And this is really where you're beginning to transition and shift more into your heart space. And sometimes this can be painful, other times this can be just a lot of self-realization and healing. It just depends where you are in your own healing process. But this is a time to embrace the change and get more in touch with your heart center and what your heart and your soul really want. Let's get a few more cards out. Divine Masculine, you have the Seven of Coins, the Eight of Wands, and the Queen of Cups reversed. So this is where you continue working hard, and especially after you've experienced kind of a moving away from things that you're not enjoying, this is where you really get into providing and working as a team and lifting others up. When any team member falls, you catch them. This is really being a part of a tribe and a community. If you're new to this twin flame community, I would suggest that you work towards getting into mission. This community was built on those aspects of twin flames that assist humanity. And there's no other community like this. This community is very unique because everyone embodies this energy in this community, where we lift each other up as twin flames and we help accelerate you on your path. So if you have been drawn to this reading, this is perhaps why. And if you are just watching this just to understand tarot, there is a higher reason that you're watching this reading, and it is about your call to mission. Also, you're going to have a lot more of connection with your guidance team. These can be your angels, your guides. Everyone has a guardian angel. Everyone has ancestors who have crossed. Everyone has their divine connection to the Creator and the Great Mystery, whatever terminology you use. When you begin working on these twin flame packages, you release a lot of subconscious programming and negativity. And this puts you in direct contact with your own higher self, where you can begin to tap into those higher messages. So you're reminded here that even though things are changing, this is the change, and this is worth striving for. But you have, I'm getting this image of not a mountain, but more like a couple rolling hills that you need to climb. You know, just some hills and valleys to go through. So the advice is to stay the course and to keep moving forward, even if you feel like maybe sometimes you're taking a step backwards. Keep pushing yourself, because you really are divine and you were put here on this planet at this very time for a very important reason. Divine Feminine, we have the Four of Cups reversed, the Universe reversed, and the Hermit reversed. So you need a little bit more awareness. And I'm hearing you need to exercise your awareness. If you're just sitting quietly being intuitive, that's good, but you need to be using your intuition, following your intuition, questioning things, diving more deeply into your own subconscious, doing the work more, and asking yourself those deeper questions so that you can use your intuition to find the answers. For some of you, this is tarot. This is how you're opening up. I do have the 13 Moonstone Cosmic Tarot Oracle that you can get as a workbook, and this assists you in this process of balancing your third eye and also asking yourself deeper questions as you learn more about cosmic law and the archetypes of the tarot as you create your own divination system. This is created to help you in this process of opening up more, expanding your intuition. The universe is calling you to become whole. You're an intrinsic part of the great mystery and of the universe, and it's time to take your place in that and not feel outside of that. Some of you may feel like even the world is against you. And when you feel like this, it's because you're out of sync with yourself. When you get more aligned within your own divinity by removing all this negativity, you will be in your synchronistic flow, where things will seem to come easily because you're just attracting them naturally, attracting your desires naturally, and celebrating when they arrive. So there's an accentuated call to go within today. You have the Hermit card, and some of you are having a lot of resistance to this, but there's an immediate need to go within and to do your study, to do this work on yourself, and to get those inner answers that you're looking for. Divine Feminine, it's time for you to lift yourself up out of this heavy energy. Let's get a few guidance cards for today. Divine Masculine, we have true love. This is really understanding what unconditional love is and having that love and care for yourself, nurturing yourself, and doing your healing so that you can attract that love from all directions and give and receive love in its true essence. At the heart of the reading, we have boundaries. This is where you really decide what is going to give you the stability. And for some, maybe you are new to creating boundaries. This is not easy work, but this is all about self-love and self-care and being able to just say no when it's appropriate, to overgiving, overthinking, whatever it might be, overindulgence. There's also a suggestion to work on your inner child here. And for Divine Feminine, we have home. So this is really being in your Divine Feminine aspect and creating that harmony and beauty and balance all around you. If you're trying to move, this is a good omen. And this is all about this change coming in for you, either through the occupants moving or you physically moving to a new location, or even just doing renovation. I do also offer some feng shui consultation if you're interested in changing your environment, if you're, let's say, not able to move right now. So just be assured that this change is coming in, and this will create healthy changes within your household.